What is up, you guys? It's Valatelli here, and welcome back to Let's Catch a Vibe. Now, I hope everyone's feeling great, feeling amazing, feeling vibey. As you guys can tell by the title of the video, this is my review on Werewolf by Night. So, pretty much, I watched this afternoon when I was at work. I downloaded it the night before on my phone. But yeah, overall, I need to say this film is really, really cool. Now, I like the fact that they didn't try and make this episodes. They couldn't have anyway. They could have probably made it a two-parter. Because there is like a bit of a part where I thought, oh, they could have made it a two-parter here. But I wasn't thinking that like I wanted it. I was just thinking, oh, they could have. But that would have been a bit of a cheap cop-out. Anyway, pretty much it's self-explanatory. There's not any spoilers in here. There's not many Easter eggs from what I could remember anyway. But yeah, pretty much we start off. You guys have seen most of it in the trailer. We get Jack, pretty much that goes to... He basically sneaks in to this, basically this hunt that all these hunters go to. Pretty much, obviously, it's about getting the Bloodstone. And basically, you know, all these hunters gather there. Whoever wins and whoever slays the monster there gets the redstone. So, obviously, we get Jack that goes there, but then we find out that Jack has gone there for a specific purpose, and he is pretty much Werewolf by Night. So, we get Elsa Bloodstone in here, which is really, really cool. I do like her character in the comics. Don't really see that much of her, but it is really cool to see her, and she is a hunter in the comics as well. So, yeah, pretty much we get her arrive. Obviously, you know, it's her father. Obviously, we find out that she walked away, or she's kind of like a disgrace kind of thing. As they usually are in this thing. First thing I need to point out, I'm absolutely happy to say that the black and white filter works. A lot of people were like, oh, you know, maybe it's just going to be like that for a little bit and then it'll go to colour. No, this is literally like the old Universal films. And man, I used to love those films. Obviously, I didn't see them when they came out. I'm not that old. But yeah, overall, really, really cool, simple plot. You know, they all get told the rules. They go into this maze. Obviously, you know, they can take each other out because obviously they don't want each other, you know. You wouldn't want your opponent to take out the monster because then you get the Bloodstone. Now, the Bloodstone does have powers. From what I remember in the comics, it pretty much allows you to... Okay, say you got a vendetta. Say somebody killed your whole family or massacred your whole family and there's just you and you want to go after this person. It'll give you the abilities and what you need to do what you need to do. And then, you know, you can't... Well, I don't know if you can't use it anymore, but I know it stops, you know, it lessens the power at that point because obviously it's only meant to be for one thing. Really, really cool, though. Obviously, we get Elsa Bloodstone, we get Jack. They end up coming across this kind of like little... what do you call it? I don't want to say it's a graveyard. It's pretty much where all the Bloodstone family is kept in this crypt. But before that, we get Jack, and then we see the Man-Thing. If you guys don't know, the Man-Thing is pretty much like Swamp Thing of Marvel Comics. Pretty much, he guards the portal to the multiverse, basically. And you can't approach him if you're scared. If you're scared, you'll feel the fire of the Man-Thing, and you'll just burn up. So you can't be fearful of him. But overall, he's really, really cool. Liked him in the comics. Jack knows him. Jack's here to bail him out. Because obviously he's got the redstone on him. It does weaken whoever it's attached to, like obviously monster-wise, because obviously they're for a monster hunt. But yeah, we get Jack that talks to Swamp Thing, and his name's Ted, which is pretty cool. Again, not really much else other happens than that. Jack, Werewolf by Night, or Jack, whichever one, frees Man-Thing. He goes off and does his thing. They get captured, then they're in this cage. Then we find out that Jack is Werewolf by Night. So obviously Elsa's a bit like, you know, you could have told me, and he's like, well, it's not exactly the kind of thing I would have brought up, otherwise I wouldn't have been able to sneak in here. I could have just come in here and killed everybody, but, you know, I wouldn't have got in there. But anyway, we pretty much get him, have a cool action scene where he turns into Werewolf by Night, chops it up. You do see, like, blood splatter, but obviously because it's a black and white filter, you don't see that much. But yeah, other than that, you know, Elsa pretty much saves the day. Werewolf by Night was really, really cool to see in there. What I would have liked to see in here would have been like an alternate version of Moon Knight, because obviously, if you guys don't know, the first appearance ever of Moon Knight was in the Werewolf by Night comics. So, would have been really cool to see this, or to see a version of Moon Knight, because obviously Khonshu had loads of avatars before, who we saw him have. But yeah, overall, saves the day. Man-Thing comes back at the end. They have a really, really cool, like, buddy cop romance, not romance kind of thing, where, at the end they have a bit of a conversation. He's like, I'm always saving you, I can't think about breakfast and stuff, because obviously he's de-transformed, so he's got a bit of a headache or something. So yeah, they can't have breakfast. But yeah, overall, nothing really to spoil. That's pretty much it. 54 minutes. It did what it needed to do. It was cool to see the old style Universal horror. And this is going to take us more into the horror side, because obviously we're meant to get Blade. We've got to see a lot more of the darker characters. I mean, even Justice League's got Justice League Dark, where they go off and deal with the mystical threats and stuff like that. But yeah, overall, Elsa Bloodstone was good. Jack was good as well, Wolf by Night. Love the visual effects on him. Love the action in here that we got a little bit of. Obviously cinematography with the black and white filter really, really brings back Universal. Actually, that's one thing I want to ask. Let me know in the comments down below, what was your favorite Universal monster? Invisible Man, Dracula? Mine was always Frankenstein. Was it the Wolfman? Creature from the Black Lagoon? Let me know in the comments down below. But yeah, overall, this isn't really like a spoiler review. This is just a straight up review, just talking about the 54-minute film, or should I say what they call Marvel Studios special presentation, which I liked, because I like the fact that when it was doing the opening Marvel credits, you saw like slashes, and it was in the black and white theme. That was really cool to see. It does go to colour towards the end, pretty much when Elsa gets the Bloodstone and she sits down, and it goes to colour. So I was like, oh, okay, it was nice to see a bit of colour at the end, which was really, really cool. But yeah, overall, really, really cool. I absolutely love this. But anyway, let me know in the comments down below what you guys thought of this. If you guys like this video, don't forget to smash the like button. If you didn't enjoy the video, let me know in the comments down below why you didn't like the video. Also, let me know, did you like this? Did you want it to be actually like a bit more gory? Did you like the Universal black and white movie filter? Let me know. But if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're new and join Team Let's Catch a Vibe. Also, if you are new, please don't forget to switch on the bell notifications to get notified as soon as I upload. But more importantly, don't forget to stay a bit vibey, and remember, when you go out at night time, always look behind you at least 3 times. Peace, cheese.